Initiator comp didn't initially work out.
Okay, so Fnatic start on defense, BBL on attack. For the YouTube VOD watchers, Teo is to counter these three. Got drone to take away the TPs of these. You got damage to take away double trip, TP and the info trip as well from Chamber.
Seems to be using that initiation.
BBL just want to go for an A here. We've got wall over towards short. Alpha. He's got suppressed and couldn't get his TP. His TP was out here. That was nice. He was a little committed though. He was outside of his TP range no matter what.
How deep right now Magnum is through. Mid he's going, but there's players from Fnatic that could catch him off guard.
Timing from Crashies, and Magnum has now been located.
Okay, he had two people shoot though, so they know there's two behind. Do they try and take some space? Yeah, they try and take some space over towards Heaven. Only one person. Break door, flash swing. Was two for this. Very nice from BBL. Yeah, we might see a bit of an anti-masterclass on this one. This was already nice on this pistol though. Alpha may be a little too committed. I think normally he waits for a smoke and then TP's out, I guess.
And there is, yeah. I mean, there needed to be a big performance.
Dude, look at the Yuto, man. They wrecked him. Vader was sick on this as well.
We know how good he can be. We spoke about it in the first map, right? He is
Saboteur, hello mate.
And TPR, first kills per round. Nice!
What the hell are these? What are they opening over there?
We needed to keep.
Saboteur, appreciate the 19 months. Thank you. Appreciate the prime.
Throughout the rest of the map, because one good round.
Some from free maps today, surely.
Performance on the map, right?
Those expectations for him as a player very much set the last time these two faced. So much character building needing to be done in the meantime.
10 HP on that one.
Getting used to the environment that little bit more as Magnum goes back into
I like the idea from Fnatic here. TP away and then you have the bait. You think he TPs away and then you've got multiple people to duel after.
Later on. BBL resting on this A plant once again with little trouble.
Yeah, and it was Kron who will go and pick up that Bulldog as Fnatic look to set themselves for the retake. And unfortunately, Prophet tries to go a bit aggressive, and I don't know if that's what is needed there.
Exactly what you've got to be looking for, though. BBL players pushing through smokes. It's where Fnatic's preparation should be tailored. Alpha's flag is completely unconsidered.
Dude, they're not even considering it.
As BBL focused on the save. Alpha comes in at the right time, gets the first, but not quite the second. Levin's the only real rifle he has.
It's got plenty of work.
Time's kind of low.
Social holding across from A.
Yeah, and well, he's holding
on. Oh, he's got it right. Easy. My goodness, little weird from BBL. The push over towards Heaven is for sure not needed. And delivered them. And delivered them again, right? Or did he have Wait, where did he get the Bulldog from? I'm so confused.
After last, couple weeks ago now against Liquid, right back in. He's looked.
He got it at mid from the peak there.
So frustrating for BBL. After
it was this guy then, yeah?
A head start in this map, their own map pick, needing to respond after
dueling on his own.
Started both halves so quickly.
Yeah, I mean it's the gun. It's a couple of things. It's the gun and not even expecting the luck. Like the fact they didn't even consider the fact that someone's coming B main is devastating. It's a rough round for them. They got two hero guns to try and bail them out of this.
Bringing out the drone to confirm information, and Albia gets the first duel.
Yeah, and Fnatic must be feeling great after that.
As well. Here, BBL hemorrhaging players.
Here. That's the difference with Fnatic starting on the defense this time.
What? Close. Wait, well, he definitely is that.
Other teams thinking it's a weakness.
He goes in. Gonna say he might accidentally kill Boaster there as well.
Something that they've been able to.
What? He's been open every single round so far, apart from the pistol.
Yampy, best case scenario, probably be a plant. Two low health opponents in each tree. He's found the first.
Reload.
Hey, very nice, dude. The money's outrageous.
So Double up rounds on
Vive text with the
2.
Prime. Appreciate the 12
And now this
months.
should be BBL's full rifle round, which it is. And yeah, I mean, out of the two sides for Fnatic,
2 rounds? I mean, yeah, 2 rounds, but it was also kind of weak over towards the pistol.
The game early has to be
But the fact they've walked onto A twice is kind of nuts.
Like
On an Ascent, how many times have you been able to walk onto A within the first 2 rounds? Yadsin, hello mate. Thank you for the 2 years, bro. I appreciate that.
Came back to punish them to varying levels. Here, BBL just doing what
it's a strong force, dude. They're just like, we can get onto A every single time. There's no one here. Maybe using a little bit more util, but they're just expecting someone to actually be over towards side itself.
Looking for an angle.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard retake on this one. They got recon, they got drone, they got omen flash.
BBL are going to
double flash for
search for a kill here if they can. It's often come through heaven. Players like Prophet, but now the group up to fight the push from short.
Blood from short is where the players try to get out from, but it's just Boaster all alone on site. Levin holds left trigger.
Very, very nice.
And completely blitzes the opponent.
I think Fnatic, not that they need a timeout to do this, but they definitely got to hold A. They definitely got to speak about this right now. It needs to be different here. They've been sussed. It's nicely done from Yampy as well. Right, 2 rounds, walked over towards A twice. That's enough for him to go, guys. Let's just walk into A here. Let's just keep hitting A. Doya boy with the tier 1. Appreciate the 4 months, mate. Appreciate you doing that. Yeah, Fnatic on this one. Just want to actually fight over towards the site. Alpha taking the hit and got no armor on this one. We've got to judge out as well. Big round. Big round.
They have traded roles, and in terms of the value you get from that kit,
Knife goes A, main doesn't hit anyone, they know wine's clear. Big 1v1 over towards main. Boss has got the judge. Wait, what? Boaster. He wasn't expecting him to peek that far right of the smoke.
Who ended up getting the kill, not Levin. He still has his blades, but they expire. Spike down, and still an advantage to BBL in post once again.
Levin holding back though.
Well, if we see a timeout, I wonder what site they'll be talking about, because I haven't seen the B site yet.
The better of him so far in this series. Cheeky one from Yampy, even on for the second, but walks away. Looking like they have this round wrapped up. Fnatic should
That's incredible.
Yeah, managing to overpower Fnatic on this A side consistently. The delay just not there. The fact that Levin's just able to updraft and dash on towards site and has so much support
my goodness,
through
bro.
the utility that BBL has. There's no comfortable place for a player to sit. Fnatic right now need to find an answer, because BBL are just going to keep doing the same thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
As much as I was laying up the conversation about the initiators too, I think really it's this KO pick that's been the biggest one for me so far. Null command coming up for Yampy, and some of the knife placements, removing key utility. Think of Alpha and the aggressive lines that he wants to try and take. I don't really know how that shock that worked, to be brutally honest with you. Unreal 5 moment maybe? Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
This is no doubt about the A site.
But I think the other aspect that we need
I
to talk about
mean, I mean, they're putting the vice here, let's be honest.
Kayak have been playing against one another, because Kayak had an absolutely unreal
Choco Snakes with the tier 1. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you for doing that.
Levin seems the one taking control.
Yeah, the stats here across the whole of stage 2, a lot more forgiving on Levin's part.
Yeah, B main default, yeah, maybe. If they get enough rounds, that is. Looks a little rough for Fnatic at the moment. Melch and Cookie as well with the tier 1. 38 months. My goodness, thanks so much, dude.
For BBL, really, it's always got to be in those first engagements, I think, where Levin is getting most active and where you're super reliant on him making stuff happen for them in the attack so far. So many times he's the point man of that execution. And with it being the Jet as well and not the Yoru, you don't have as many tools, I suppose, to be setting yourself up. You're kind of
what are they going up against?
To load the duel list and really.
Okay, it's a low buy, but like we said, Vice back over towards A. It's definitely going to help, especially with the Fawns there. Fawns and Flash.
Yampy and head-to-head duels in their matches before today. Maybe a 1 versus 1 to sort it out.
Maybe.
Well, Tour de Force out through mid he looks. That's where a lot of targets lie in wait.
Oh, yeah, that was a dude. That was so close to being a shot, by the way. It was a nice prowler.
To get another. That'll be 52 in head-to-head engagements.
Damn, look! I mean, look at how hard this is for Alpha to actually get much here.
Yumpy now gone as well.
Double drone.
Spike can't be left behind.
Got
BBL
prowlers. TP away. Got a kill into another prowler and then a drone. 2 HP. That's so unlucky. Goes to ult back as sight and Magnum's managed to kill him on the 2 HP.
Sociable has the spike on his back. He needs to be careful. He needs to get to sight.
So they're having to invest his full utility belt to deal with this issue. There is no empty threat.
I like this from BBL. They came out of this timeout pretty good, knowing that the main thing they had to deal with was the chamber ult. Right, smoke deep mid, prowler through it. Then you got drone. Then once you've taken that bit of space, then you got prowler over towards B main. Like no matter what, they kind of put him in a position where he's only going to be getting like 1 kill or 2 kills max. He should be getting traded.
Such a weird one too. We're talking about the ball
He's
that's coming
pointed
off
his HP.
the struggles they've had with
For sure, pointing at Magnum's HP there after that shot.
The silver lining, really, if this is what the Ascent is supposed to be, 3 and 5 in VCT
it was close.
this year. But irrespective, still questions being posed at BBL here by Alpha.
Ult goes in, dude. Fade ult goes in, doesn't hit anyone over towards the site. They spammed A hits and now they're out here spamming B hits. Supposed to TP up. He does like this one, but I'm not sure he even got hurt. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. That's unlucky, dude. That's unlucky.
Cleaning the board, 4 on 4. Levin still leading this line, entertaining the market fight.
They want to go, but remember there's no flashes left.
Playing pretty close on this one. They don't want to let him get to boat and Visor. Yeah, get him to use the Visor early. They'll kind of take that. The 2 back of sight don't get hit by it. They can just hold this. 2 HP's low.
It's the 2 at back of sight. Perfect and sociable. But all the hopes are put on right here. Players low.
Oh, what a
on
dink, bro.
side. And we should be 1 bullet. They'd be able to win this out against a couple, but instead no.
Surely a stray bullet hits him.
In hand, first bullet hitting, and now Kayak on the
counting in his heads. Dude, really nicely played from BBL. They're even on top of the fact that they had to hold boat, because if they get the Visor done on boat, it covers the whole of sight. I'm impressed, man. They look good. Apart from the anti-eco, it's been really nice from them. Tell you what, his spawn was cool. I think he had a little gap, but I think Boaster was just unlucky with the timing to realize it.
After really dropping off and the GX loss, they need him massively today. The self-motivation still there to prove everyone wrong that he can make it to champs.
Awesome back to an eco. Very nice from BBL at the moment.
With quality.
Ooh, that is. Yeah.
Ever so slightly
could be punished, but get away with it.
Alpha just reconfirm with the TP.
I will say this is nicely done from Crashies though. Crashies instantly went back to the line after he TP'd away and held this info, so they can now 4-person stack over towards A. They got Fawns to delay to make sure he's there. Dude, they're gonna have a 4-person stack on A site here. Pretty good. Sunken MD, thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate the 2 months. Yeah, Crashies just with a classic here might actually win the round just purely with that info over towards B main.
Weapons, it's the difference between these 2 teams as well.
BBL like to try and disrespect the smoke, but how much cadence do they give to
more Fawns on this one? I mean, he's got to do a lot here. Holy.
Slam dunk as far as
Bro, he's still going on heaven. That might be a bit too much.
Not doing all too much work here. Even with the correct read, so BBL get past yet another trial.
Oh, that's close. Oi, that hit.
On their route by Boaster. If any team had to be the gatekeep, the stamp of approval for international quality, for anything to get shipped out.
Yeah, Levin did good here. I mean, the util on their A here looks nice. Dude, I haven't seen middle. I feel like I saw middle on the anti-eco and they lost middle. Now BBL just hate middle.
we always expect.
They did it against the
one of the, I think.
Yeah.
They did it against the chamber ult. That's about it.
Also fall into
They only do
that
it against the
bracket as
ecos.
they do this one, waiting for whoever wins this game, a rematch for either team. And it's just that much more salivating. Yumpy securing the 6th. BBL really building up their repertoire here on Ascent. Fnatic already having used one timeout, of course.
Yeah.
So the expectation is
Kinda
there will
cool.
be another in this half, but we have been proven wrong in that respect before.
That we have. But rifle round once again, and this is going to be a big one, right? Alpha's got the
Okay, they know they're back up against the op
Stop
here.
players that could potentially
Flash
leapfrog
over
in the
towards
next
mid,
round.
smoke deep,
This
deep,
defense
insta
economy
dash, knife on top of it,
cannot be
fade eye on top
stabilised
as well.
whatsoever. And
Every
Fnatic
time
showing so
Alpha
much
just doesn't
respect
get a
to
chance to get a
BBL's
pick.
aggression.
He's like
Every
forced
single
back to
time.
stairs every single
11,
time.
another
They are
entry,
so
and
good at dealing with the
BBL,
op right now.
another
The
site
triple
open.
initiator
The
util
spike
is like
a
perfect.
long ways away for now,
Like
though.
Alpha,
It's
when he
gonna
gets
take a
this
little
op,
bit
has
more
no
time
chance.
for Yumpy to arrive,
Like
but
he's literally better
that's
off just buying a judge
They
sitting
don't
close
want
or something.
this. I mean, those weapons they've got left, 2 players on
Or
such
obviously
low
just
health.
rifles.
There's no
Better
real reason to
option.
go for it.
But it's been nice from BBL, right? You see how they speed up every single time against the op. The util's really good. They got 2 different variations that they've done so far of the B split.
As possible for the defensive Fnatic, especially when you have money in your back pocket.
Alpha, yeah, he's having
3
literally no
and 7
fun.
record for him against Fnatic, the Finn. Only calling
Every single
against
time there's like
Boaster
so much util to
once,
push him
in the
off.
sense that
Feels
as
like he needs to
IGL
start
from the start put into this project, that was his
a
responsibility
pocket
in the
rifle to
kickoff
stick
game,
with him
whereas
to shoot at the
couple of
util.
stints on Liquid weren't exactly the same, of course.
Is this similar to the
It does still
RQ anti?
represent
Yeah,
the
it's
highlight
very
of
similar
his career
vibes, to
so
be honest.
far, that grand finals win over them in 2023 as Magnum found the first. Kayak wanting to give a little bit more airtime to Sociable there before pulling the trigger. Oh, and the only healthy one.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Gonna survive.
No, that's going to be a really difficult loss for Fnatic. That's what was a potential 3
Like,
now
look at
down
this.
to 1 rifle carry.
Look at how hard this is for him.
Just look at the utility usage here.
He gets
as well. I'm
naded,
so glad
he
we put
gets
it on the
salvoed off
replay.
his angle,
First safe
eats a
position from
flash,
Alpha,
runs
taken away,
runs
can't
back,
play
gets
the
hit by the
intervals of
knife,
salvos,
keeps on
flash
running,
onto
gets hit
any
by the
open
fade eye
angle,
reveal.
and then an immediate suppression from an
Just like,
unbreakable
what are you
knife.
meant to do?
To drop
And then
any
goes
further
to
back,
stairs
so
and then
it
gets
is a double
insta-popped.
timeout from Fnatic. The last time we saw this
And there might have been some
was the
util,
last time that they
but
played
the
Ascent
stairs
against
duel as
top
well, I didn't see it.
14 against Liquid.
Yeah,
That was a good replay.
Last time though, they were definitely in a very different position,
Yeah,
right?
they were on the attack as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for me, Fnatic having a springboard here, right, for a lifeline. I mean, there is 1 hero rifle in the next for Kayak. Whether anybody else wants to force anything, that's another thing entirely. Seems as if BBL Pal has a wee smile on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be smiling with this one. Put a
why.
lot of work into this and it
Everyone
looks
else
lovely.
on or just below par in terms of kills on either side of the server at this point in time. But Levin is 14 and 6, and something else I want to bring your attention to is that Yumpy has 11 assists coming out of the first 9 rounds. So
Prediction
this
for
is the sort
Fnatic's
of
attack
synergy
versus comp.
that you want to
The
be
problem
promoting
is
as
as
much
well,
as
Boo,
possible
is they
on
have
BBL
to
side of the server.
they have to prove they can be main
And when we're
default
seeing
as well.
the positives
They're like
of
they're
the triple
really in just
initiator when the
10
setup
different
is
minds of
going
what they have to do, I feel like.
Looks like it's going to
They
be
really
another
are.
A-pop. Vice
I
here,
imagine
but
they're
that's
going to
never
be
been
main
an issue
default because I reckon that's what they've been
for
practicing
BBL
so much this
realistically.
week.
Been able to
They just
get
have to-
through it every single time.
Even if they wanted to have like a
The
good
utility comes
a
on
default that
down.
they would have in mind that would work well against this comp,
Chronicle's
they have to be
still
main
sat
default just to
on the
prove they
edge
can
of
do it so there's no anti.
able to dodge the suppression there a little longer. Kron walking away with 1. Yumpy goes down and Spike in an awkward position. Vice wall was up. A little bit of segregation on this BBL push.
Yeah, that there is, and this is the first time we've really seen Fnatic have an advantage
Recon at
coming
back.
into a retake, so that's another thing to notice, and that's why they're flooding, trying to
Uh-oh.
get out. Alpha
Uh-oh.
gets one of his own, but they've still not found Levin.
Oh my god, I thought he was going to get the third here on top. Profex managed to get a double over towards door as well.
Opportunity to
How
pivot
close
to
is the
B
spacing
side.
here? Do they
Kayak
expect
wants
this
to
guy
cut them
heaven?
off.
Dude,
Right
another
here,
lovely
right now.
prowler.
He's noted by the prowler.
Spike down, defender spawn.
Magnum rescues the spike and looks to go B.
Ooh, he's dropping off.
Ooh,
it's not gonna win
Magnum. Yeah, comms came in at the low HP. Got to give it to Kayak. He played this one well. And I think Magnum 40 is going to be able to catch him off. I think Magnum thought as soon as he threw that fade, I thought he was going to be running away here, and he tried to catch him W King. But he ends up reloading, making a sound. What did he do? Either way, he made a sound, but I think he reloaded as well, right? Well, at least this reload baited the TP. I feel like they might have both done it at the same time. I'd have to watch it again. Either way, he made sound. Either way, it was nicely done from Kayak to be on top of the fact that he might swing out here. I wasn't just going to book it over towards B.
Fnatic can find any way to stall out this direct approach from BBL.
He baited the reload? Yeah, it was nice.
Effectively solving half of the problem.
Yeah, it's crazy to see that about a double Sentinel comp as well, right? Straight in the no command.
BBL saying, well, A failed us, let's just do it again. There's a one-on-one, that's it. That's the only reason it went down. Everyone over towards side, dude, it's so hard for them to retake. They got Yoru ult though, so Yoru ult should be pretty good for this. The thing that happened so fast is they got the ult down so fast. Sorry, the spike down so fast. Ult for ult. Your ult goes in, fade ult, so you can kill everyone who's following up with the your ult.
Leading the charge, crashes, was only able to get sociable. As we look towards heaven as well, that's where Boaster's making his approach. BBL might have already done enough to stop Fnatic getting out, but instead, no, it's Alfia from main. Bodies everywhere, carnage. This is Prophet.
Oh my goodness, one bullet on this. Oi.
It will be... Wait, is there enough time?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a big round from Crashies, man. He had no time to go for the jaw. He had to hit the shock. Holy, it's nice from Crashies. Dude, these rounds are insane though. The only rounds they're winning are 1v1s.
A few rounds ago, but here you have it. It's so scrappy on site. And by the skin of his teeth.
Bro is incredibly calm during that.
Get their respite.
Yeah, and that lifeline that we were speaking about, right?
But it's 4 rounds on defense in the first place. It's not like there's been a huge drop-off. It's not like there's a chasm between the two teams right now. There's parity in many senses. BBL just want to extend that lead.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You might actually get time to use this up here on this one though, but
BBL just forcing the issue, maybe
spike down over towards spawn. It doesn't really matter if they get over towards site here because they still got to go back and get this.
And remember, Prophet doesn't have ultimate either, so BBL are just being aggressive, running it down, trying to make Fnatic uncomfortable, but it seems as if they've settled the defense.
Prophet can recollect the spike.
Yeah, this is good from Boaster.
Or should I say Boaster?
Doesn't want to give them the solo ones.
That one there, you're always expecting the attack side to be the ones playing fetch, but as you say, it is royally screwed as expected.
50 seconds, so there's some time to work with.
There is indeed. Crashies isolated from the rest, but he's been on top form so far.
That he has all stage, all year. He's been on form. Fnatic, maybe a little bit shaky, but as always, they make the stabilization, find 5, and well, we'll need to see if they can push it one step further on their attack where they really struggled against Liquid. We'll see that after the
5 though. 5's okay. 5 is okay. Let's see, and I imagine this week they must have tried to focus a lot on their attack. You would think. Let me just mute this a sec. You missed the ult. Spike was still in spawn. No, you're thinking of Boaster, right? Boaster just ulted to get out of there. Perfect was like 3 out of 8 or something for ult. These games are bangers, man. They're good. Nice. Good drawing. Jack K as well. Thanks so much with the tier 1, bro. Probably just Jack, right? With the 5 mums. Thank you so much for that. 5 is kind of criminal. With what was going on, I think they did good to get 5, to be honest with you. I think they were getting absolutely wrecked in this half, personally. Lost pistol, this much anti against the triple initiator that looks super drawed. I think they did good to get 5, straight up.
Chronicle, the player on your screens, of course, though, the most decorated player that we have in VCT. Turned 22 over the weekend after groups, so he'll be in high spirits heading back into this one and has already delivered thus far.
Yeah, that he has. I mean, it's very cool to see like all the events all over the world, seeing everything that he's achieved in the
2022 made the got. That was when the war was going on, man.
If he wants this to be a
All the Russian players got wrecked with like visas and stuff for that as well.
The coaches have no more interjection unless BBL allow them to.
Unless you're talking about age.
Closing in on
in which case it's crazy how young he is. Kiri, thank you so much for the tier 1. Dude. 54 mums, Kiri. Good to see you, bro. Thank you so much for that.
Number of kills away from the 2K mark, which is
we're 2-1 on pistols at the moment, but BBL even with the BBL just can't get good starts basically. Even with the pistol, they got eco.
Fnatic that little bit sweeter as it's the pistol round.
Sheriff's over towards middle.
Pretty damn good. Well, they missed out on the first one here on Ascent.
Obama 74, nice shot. Obama 74 as well with the 8 months, thank you with the prime. And Addy on deck as well with the tier 1, thank you for the 8 months.
Just waiting for BBL to peak there.
Man, Kayak is just... Kayak is so good at pistol rounds. He might be the best pistol player we've ever seen.
They looked shaken. Round number
like he probably needs an extra year for us to be confident about it, but...
that we've had in VCT EMEA this year, which feels crazy to say, but they're going through the
I feel like he averages 3 kills somehow.
Any early confidence,
yeah, they're going for the snowball again.
Is able to get after what we've already seen from Levin.
Soviet boy, thank you so much for the prime as well, man. Appreciate that.
It's going to do wonders for them. 3 off the Yoru ult. Hoping that it's just going to be a couple if he can be allowed to chase Yampy here.
He's going for it.
Yeah, the def will do though.
Get one ulti orb, and that's all it's going to be as he's given his death.
Okay, very, very nice on this.
It out. So Fnatic within 1. Pivotal pistol round for them to keep going against the grain. BBL, on the other hand, can't afford
2 averages 3 on pistol rounds. The guy that got 3 kills. Kind of was in front of us.
Should function with the triple initiator if they're going to be able to get as aggressive as they
Sassy, yeah, I shouldn't have bid so hard.
So slow to
I think it's still
their pushes happen. And another thing
still me getting annoyed about some of the China games crept in, man. I apologize.
Play exclusively for retakes against this composition? I would argue probably not.
So funny seeing 4 players sitting like that. The stack. Magnum has gone for what we've seen in terms of like his buys. Not ticking purchases in Bucky's of all things. Did that on Crowd as well.
Bucky over towards shot. No one really plays the Bucky like Magnum is here.
The Bucky is perhaps going to look at its
I'm not sure about the angle of it, to be honest.
Either of the mains, and BBL have that one covered.
Like I don't think this would ever work. Are they really going to turn the corner close?
Really want to tempt fate here?
There's no way, right?
Crashy's at the front with the spike, but it's the drone, and that should be Magnum's cue. Oh. Kayak has the corner held. And you feel like that should be the floodgates opening for Fnatic.
I mean, we didn't really properly get to see
to
see it used. Well, he got drones, man. I felt like even close the drone would have owned him, so it's not like the other position far back would have saved him from a drone.
Like BBL will grab an orb towards the tail as well.
Magnum hoping that he could be the best imitation of resistance there for BBL. He's lost his last 3 meetings against Fnatic, of course.
He thought it was a nailed on cast. Dude, if there's anything I know in this game, it's the shotguns, man. Trust me. You can call me a fraud on anything else, but the shotguns, I got it done.
Last time we were in EMEA. If that's anything to go by, maybe Paris is set up for them, but still so much work to be done in this bracket. And even thinking about the lowers, the potential for Vitality to keep going, the dark horses that we're seeing crop up, KC hanging around there as well. BBL drop out here, that's who they'll be up against. not willing to consider that right now. This has been
Gets
a
a little
pretty
weird.
damn good attempt at staving off any of those last few players making it out. Sociable got a couple.
Well, yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Looks like only 2 rifles were retained there by Fnatic in the end.
Yeah, Prophet was able to grab one and run away like a thief in the night. So denies what would be 4 rifles for Fnatic, or sorry, 5 rifles instead.
Session of the Sheriff for Boaster. But now heading into a heated portion of the game. The calm
Big
demeanor
ult to
of the
snowball.
crowd doesn't necessarily reflect.
Can Fnatic win
the
double?
emotions
Well, can they win their
inside the
third
server.
bonus to go along with their pistol in
Looking
2
to
maps?
now eclipse BBL's efforts
TP
early
over
on.
towards mid. Do people have been doing this
Take the lead
TP
back for
recently? The
themselves.
one that goes a little bit further into this
Main
corner,
control held
strong.
here.
Rage pressure like they might be close.
Alpha with a much.
They wanted to fake over towards mid with the smoke over towards short.
Just the drone investment to take
We'll say
Prophet off the
Fnatic at the
line.
moment. Still nothing over towards B main. Does worry me a little bit.
Drone destroyed. Still, he is the only one caught by the drone, as Fnatic have plenty of bodies here, and it's a dimensional drift invested
drone.
by Kayak to clear.
Drone and
out
pressure
the
over
site.
towards mid and B main here.
Rounds that Fnatic had had
Can keep the 3-person
previously
strong
were
over
from
towards
their
A,
set
but this is a free
executions.
site.
Given
And
a chance, a swing at the A site. It's a slight miss for the time being. Kayak has restored order.
that was
but
nice,
Magnum
man.
is
Teva
right
closed
there.
door with the
In and amongst
spam.
it,
They got a kill
Crashies
from Heaven as well.
removed. Chronicle on the other side of the
Everyone's
map,
getting
leaving
wrecked at
only
door.
Booster in position with the spike. He goes for the plant, and BBL not looking to rush things.
No, but I mean, they should get a move on with it.
Not
all
looking
being
to rush
Booster.
things
Buying
as
as much time as he
Levin
possibly
sends
can,
it through
needed
the
that
door on
first
his own.
shot cleanly. And with
Okay,
Kron
very nicely handled. Dude,
cleared
Magnum's
out.
playing great.
Magnum stepping up to the plate once
Yeah, I mean, he
more,
was the
another
main one on
multi-kill.
Corrode getting him rounds as well.
And BBL playing their classic game, getting things so close between the teams. Just when you feel like they've thrown it away, they start to come grumbling back to life.
Pretty nice against the
It's crazy,
your
right?
ult
Because
just
BBL, most of the kills
double
that they
stack
got,
over
like, on
towards
this side,
short.
They didn't even see the players, it was all spam.
one
You
on
take them
Heaven.
when you can get them.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no ults.
And
No
from
ults
this
for a little
position
bit.
now,
Magnum's going to be the first one to get
the
his out of everyone,
defense.
you would imagine.
Seeing 3 initiators towards
So
B
surely
before
this is the
barrier
perfect round for
drop, and
Fnatic to demonstrate a
Devin
B
queued
main
up on
default.
short. Potential for
Doesn't
a
look
play
like it.
made. Fnatic in the right place to be on the receiving end, but just an information
The
exercise.
good news for
and I suppose
Fnatic is
you usually
'cause
expect
it's
there
a
to
no
be majority
sentinel comp.
initiators, whatever end of the map you look at.
they don't
Drone
get
to
info
clear
over
out through
towards here.
market, that's where Fnatic
The
are
funny
looking
thing
to
is,
send up
Fnatic
Alpha.
Should be slow playing quite a lot, and they like to do that.
Be careful. Alpha actually get marked there, so TP bombed.
Like creating a lot of pressure and question marks around the map's just going to
But the
burn so much
support
util.
network for Sociable is worn thin. There's no one here, no
No
safety
way.
there. But he never needed one of those. Sociable taking this on the chin, looking for
Oh
more.
my goodness,
Getting it.
Sociable.
It's ugly.
That was
But
really
Boaster
rough
wins
to
the fight
watch.
with an
That was
SMG,
insanely rough to
the
watch.
Spectre, which then walks the spike into Magnum.
Yeah, dude,
So
they're really not expecting
enough
like
collection
BBL
of
players to just try and take all this space they got.
As Kayak trying to grab the
They like
spike,
clear
that's a
space with
TP
Util,
away.
and they're not
Fnatic
expecting them to
need
actually
engage here. They
take
need to
it,
battle
take
their
the
way
space with
back
bodies.
to getting that spike plant, but look at the players positioning through B.
What a weird round.
Gutted the site. Now
30 seconds left.
need to act as the next layer of this attack. That's where Profek is
Time.
called into question, called to action, finds the kill, has the cross for Kron, but
Ooh,
catches a dink
Levin's
in the
in
meantime.
trouble,
All
though.
eyes on Levin.
Time.
The young Turkish star to step up and stop Fnatic. Time is running out,
Yeah,
as
he's
you
just
say.
saving here.
10
And so
seconds.
there's
No one
not
from
enough
BBL
time
should
left
be
in the day
hunting
to make it a
really. I feel like they'll
possibility.
take this.
Kayak will walk,
11
Head
can, he's got 3k,
held
but I
high.
still think right here.
but this
think him
not
chilling's
the best
good.
of attempts that
But he
we've
goes
seen
for
from
it.
the black
Big
and
jewel.
orange so far on their attack side, which is where we should
Okay.
really be asking
Just chilled
most
in
of
the
the
corner.
questions about how much improvement has been made to keep it at the front end of the veto.
Yeah, I agree completely right. I mean, Sunset, the insta-ban for the
The
past
Fnatic need to
3
go
weeks.
deep middle against this
Ascent
comp.
not looking
pressure's
good
there anyway.
whatsoever. When you
Should
look
probably
at this
do.
attack by,
They're playing a lot
it's
different to how
starting
I
to
would
fall
play
to
it.
the wayside.
I feel
There's one
like
hero rifle that was
D
saved
main
from the
default has
last
to happen
round,
because they want to
but
do it. I
one
feel like the
stinger as
smoke
well.
here should be
A
really
big
strong to
question
create
mark right
pressure
now
either
about
side.
Fnatic's
Like legit
future
smoke here
on this attack side.
with the the Vice flash here and a TP here. That should be majority of the rounds. Create pressure that you have to go over towards spawn, make them use all of their drones. Like you want to create a load of question marks here, early.
2 players scanned. The Fnatic are
and then just chill, and then just chill and wait.
With the weapons that they have, Levin is out to punish.
Expect that to be the case. The Outlaw.
Okay, we said Magnum even was going to be the first.
But they've not cleared the corner. The trigger discipline.
Going to be the first one to get his ult. And he has got it here. I tell you what though, they do give him a gun here. Little risky to play there, especially with Mateo. This is a little risky as well. At least they're doing it all together. Punch from short.
BBL, but it matters not when you can fell the spike in the center of the map. You put your back to the wall and face outwards. Chronicle expected and arrives right on time. Yampi making it 10, BBL closing in.
You disagree, you would do the opposite, you would just straight sight exec. No, but they got too much util, man. Think of how good the retakes are going to be. You got to waste their util. You gotta create pressure around the map. Like they don't have perfect info.
Effectively defaulted towards that side of the map. Right now, BBL, as soon as they find the stack, they'll just
Hanzo B with the prime. Appreciate the 5 months.
And they're winning out the fights for the most part.
Evan now onto an op as well. You can see the Armageddon prepared. Is this where the preset play comes in?
Is this the B main default, or
He's
is
the one
this
to collect
just...
the information early. He has the knife. It's about to gather info.
This is where Fnatic for the first time have really went to B main, right?
Yeah, I mean, every single time they go over towards B main, they tether, tether with the ult behind it. That's nice. I like it. And they even do that ult, like, closer, just to make sure they don't have time in case it's like someone that can actually get out of util.
They're going to go for a little bit more of the same here. Magnum still has the Nightfall. BBL still aggressive.
Continuing on, Magnum on the line.
Oh, they're on top of the second person.
They're going to still try and clear it out. Fnatic.
No way. No way.
Still alive. Blind, sure.
There's so much util on this one.
3-3. Remember, Levin has an operator.
Yampi gets his knife in a little bit. Moment flash goes in. That's a team moment flash from him. He doesn't hit the TP back his sight. It's a fake one though, so it doesn't really matter.
Yampi had to drop away off the angle. The players still not identifying his position.
Oh,
and when they
oh my god, that second kill so fast from Yampi. It's a good play from Boaster. I think he's going to go short. Yeah.
Oh, but no second TP.
Dude, that second kill was so fast. I thought Yampi was getting max one.
The jump a little bit too.
Yeah, remember, 2 bodies ready here. Yampi low, and that's what's going to put Boaster in a favourable position. Has to commit to the spike. The spam not quite hitting. Yampi getting up close and personal. Levin here now.
Pretty doable.
Boaster needs a clean engagement, a first one. Levin potentially given that, but they know exactly where Boaster is. One player to first.
It's a good shot. That's unlucky for Boaster. He had a good try on this one. As we could see for Fnatic, like actually taking one of the TPs back his sight would have owned it. I'm pretty sure he Omen ulted on himself to create pressure instead of back over towards sight, and then took the TP as well. And they probably could have comboed that a little bit better, right? They could have put the TP over towards back his sight, and then like Omen ulted to see if anyone was there, to see if you could double TP back his sight, or at least like if you could take the Yoru TP if you wanted to cancel it. He just 0-7'd him. RC Blue with the 20 months. Appreciate the tier 1.
Why give them the extra check-in that they would be looking for? If they fail to convert this rifle round, Fnatic.
Yeah, they faked the Vision Strikers. So they push over towards mid with the Fatal. So there's so much pressure over towards middle right now. They must think that someone's in middle. They put so much util in this for them to not be someone in middle. See Alpha looking at it the whole time. Yeah, this is the B main default that we wanted to see from Fnatic.
For any kind of gap close.
Problem is, on top of that, they need to kind of create pressure bottom and mid, or like deep mid.
Towards market and splitting, but when you consider Boaster in A main, Fnatic have given themselves options, and this is the default that we're talking about. BBL not doing anything just yet to interrupt.
The timing like on this. Oi, headshot.
A flick like that is the exact sort of play they'd be hoping to make mid-round. Drone coming through B as well. All focus on the A side.
Bringing back the jump
BBL know
peek.
what's up.
When Flash goes in, kind of trying to create a lot of pressure, not really going for this one. Smoke in the middle of the site so that he can TP into it. At the same time, we're trying to take space over towards middle. And there is a world where, if Sociable loses his duel, Fnatic win this.
Premature null command from Yampi,
Well,
but as he swings back
pretty
through,
sure that world
Crashies
is disappeared.
has been sent away.
Definitely not this world.
Any side
BBL are wrecking them.
In
BBL
zone
are actually wrecking them.
for
It's very
BBL.
nice from them.
Another 3 for Magna.
The whole Teo against the
It looked
Vice
far
chamber
too
is so
easy on this
strong.
defender's side.
As much as I don't think Teo's great, like,
And with Haven
God, that
queued
shot
up,
is
it's just a play
fast.
like this,
That's ridiculous, man.
which completely changes the outcome of the round.
It's the confidence that Levin has, right, when he's on Jet. We've seen it a couple of times now when he's on non-duelist agents.
And he wins that big exchange against Kayak, and then it's what I was saying at the start. Who is going to open up the site for you?
Yeah.
Would I call this a wreck? Yeah. What was it? 2-0 start and 2-1 start for Fnatic
With that being said,
into 7 rounds.
Levin needs to be careful. Tries to take a engagement.
Think so.
Oh, he's going
Oh, that's... he's way too confident right now.
And as eager as he is, Alpha prepared for it, as you should be. It's the great equalizer for
Mate, come on.
Fnatic, but then again, here is the mid-aggression. They spotted the 2 Arch players, but they still don't know about Yampi.
Oh my goodness, it worked out
he's
so
here in
well
the
for
football.
Yampi.
And there's nothing to
Nice.
stop this.
Mad
fly.
respect to Crashies.
No, Crashies says actually, never mind. 2 players to
Yeah,
the good.
if you had
Drop
2
it
bottom and
from the
middle,
top. They're trying to deny
what do
the
people
players
normally
getting
do when they
out.
have 2 middle? They go aggro on
Shocking.
short. It was
Now,
lovely.
to get rid of Alpha.
And Crashies at the same
He's got
time, it's
control
still
of
not.
space.
It still might not
Skip
matter.
the map, what?
Oh no, he nearly
It's
shocked
looking very
himself.
likely. So intelligently set up by Prophet. Plays anti.
He survived on 5 HP. It would have been horrendous.
And now Fnatic left down to their last 2 players. 27 HP between the 2. Crashies investing in Hunter's Fury to bring the
30
odds back in
seconds.
their
Gotta
favour,
somehow
but the
do this with
health
no
pool still is
HP.
there, and so too the spike.
Yeah, this would be enough. One shorty bullet would probably grab the both players, but as they come out, Magnum just holds left trigger, and so does Prophet.
This was lovely though. The Teo really does own this comp, man. It's so hard to play against. And they were insanely drilled. Insanely drilled on this. I love the whole game plan for once they get the op out, split over towards B. Alpha had no chance. The Eto was nice.
Back to the drawing board to Haven.